Meejah.
Hello and welcome to the second video of the new series Windows Movie Maker Basics. In the last video we discovered how to import our video into Windows Movie Maker. Now let's see how to edit it. By clicking this button here, you will see that Windows Movie Maker allows you to choose between two editing modes, Storyboard and Timeline. Now for best results I would recommend that you use the Timeline mode, as it allows for much finer control of your edit, and it is closer to what you would find on professional editors. So the first thing you must do is place your video on the timeline. This is simply done by dragging the video with your mouse and dropping it onto the video timeline. You will notice that above the timeline here are two magnifying glass icons with a plus and a minus in them. These are the timeline zoom controls. The plus zooms you in and the minus zooms you out again. Now this has no effect on your edit, but it does allow you to see the timeline in greater detail. At any time you can play your timeline edits by using the play controls here and here. And the two controls on either side of the play button here are known as the shuttle buttons, and they allow you to move backwards or forwards through your edit one frame at a time. Now editing basically consists of cutting out stuff you don't want and joining up all the good bits into your finished movie. So first of all, let's see how to cut your clip. First run your edit and you will see that a cursor bar moves across, showing you exactly where the playing point is at. So let's say we wanted to cut the video at this point. We would pause the play and possibly place the cursor more accurately by use of the shuttle buttons. Then by pressing the split button here, we can cut the video at that point. If we now play the edit over the split, it will show no difference, as the play will seamlessly move from one clip to the next. But imagine that this split is just before a bit of the video that we want to remove. We can now continue to play the edit until the cursor bar is at the end of the bit we wish to remove, and press split again. This effectively isolates the bit we want to get rid of on this clip here. We can now right click on that clip, choose remove, and it's gone. If you now play the edit, you will see that Windows Movie Maker has effectively stitched the two clips together for you. Now suppose you wanted to place a different piece of video, or perhaps a photo between the two clips. You need only drag it down to the timeline and drop it onto the split, and it will insert itself into the edit like this. You can also rearrange any of the clips in any order you like on the timeline by just dragging them like this. Now if you wanted a softer transition between any of the cuts, you can fade them into each other quite simply by using this little trick. Just use your mouse to grab the rightmost clip of the pair and gently push it into the other, producing an overlap. If you now play this overlap, you will see that one clip nicely fades into the other, and the length of the fade depends on the length of the overlap. Apart from cutting your clips to the desired size using the split button, there is another way that you can trim them to size, and here's how. Just place your mouse cursor on the right hand side of any clip and you will see that a little double-headed red arrow appears. If you now click and hold the mouse button, you will see that you can drag the size of the clip to be as big or as small as you wish. If you want any of your clips to begin with a fade in or end with a fade out, this can be achieved by right-clicking on the clip you wish to fade and simply selecting Fade In. Or Fade Out. So there you have it, the basic skills to edit the video timeline in Windows Movie Maker. And in the next video, I'll show you how to edit the sound timeline. Enjoy your editing, and I'll see you next time.
Meejah.